The Shadow Technique, the secret to speaking like a native. Introduction. I want to ask you a question, and I want you to be honest. Do you have a gap in your English? Here is what the gap looks like. Your ears are at level C1. You understand movies, you understand YouTube videos, you understand me right now. But your mouth is at level A2. When you try to speak, the words get stuck. Your accent is strong. You sound like a robot. Why does this happen? Why is there such a big distance between what you know and what you can say? The answer is simple. You have been learning with your eyes, reading, and your ears, listening. But you have not trained your muscles. Speaking is a physical sport. You cannot learn to play the piano just by watching a pianist. You have to move your fingers. And you cannot learn to speak English just by listening. You have to move your mouth. Today, I am going to teach you the single most effective technique to close that gap. It is used by spies, by polyglots, and by professional actors. It is called the shadowing technique. If you watched my video How I Learned English in 6 Months, you know that I didn't use magic. I used methods. And shadowing was the tool that helped me the most. In this masterclass, we will cover everything. 1. What exactly is shadowing? It is not just repeating. 2. The biology of muscle memory. 3. A step-by-step guide to doing it correctly. 4. How to use it to stop translating in your head. If you are tired of being silent, this video is for you. Let's step into the shadow. Chapter 1. What is shadowing? So, what is this technique? Many students think shadowing is listen and repeat. Teacher. Hello. Student. Hello. Teacher. How are you? Student. How are you? No, that is not shadowing. That is a drill. That is boring, and honestly, it is too slow. Shadowing is different. Imagine you are a shadow. A shadow does not wait 5 seconds to move. A shadow moves at the same time as the person. In shadowing, you listen to a speaker, a native speaker, and you speak along with them. You are like an echo. You are only a fraction of a second behind them. You do not stop the audio. You do not wait. You talk over them. Why is this difference important? When you listen and repeat, you rely on your memory. You hear the phrase, your brain analyzes it, and you say it. When you shadow, you bypass the analysis. You are forced to copy the rhythm, the speed, and the melody instantly. You stop being a student, and you become an actor. It feels strange at first. It feels chaotic. But it forces your brain to process English at real speed. Chapter 2. The Mouth Gym. To understand why this works, we need to talk about biology. I have spoken about this in detail in my video, How to Train Your Mouth to Talk in English. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend it after this video. In that guide, I explain how English uses different muscles than your native language. Shadowing is the ultimate workout for those muscles. When you listen to a native speaker, you hear the music of the language. They go up and down intonation. They connect words together, linking. They swallow some sounds. If you only read a textbook, you never learn this music. You read with a flat voice. But when you shadow, your ears tell your mouth, "Copy that sound, do it now." Your mouth has to move fast. It has to connect "what do you" into "whadia." It has to make the TH sound quickly. After 10 minutes of shadowing, your face should feel tired. Seriously, if your face is not tired, you are not doing it right. You are building muscle memory. Muscle memory is why you don't look at your feet when you walk. Your legs just know what to do. We want your mouth to just know how to make English sounds. Chapter 3. Choosing the right material. A very common mistake is choosing the wrong audio. If the audio is too fast, like a rap song, you will fail. If the audio is too boring, like an old grammar tape, you will fall asleep. You need the Goldilocks material. Not too hard, not too easy. Just right. Rule number 1. Use a transcript. Especially if you are B1 level, you need to see the text. Shadowing can be done blind, only ears, but it is better to start with text. Rule number 2. Choose a story. The human brain loves stories. Don't shadow the news or a boring lecture. Shadow a story with emotion. For example, on this channel, I have a video called "The Mistake That Cost Me My Flight." Airport Vocabulary Story. That is a perfect video for shadowing. It has a narrative, it has emotion, stress, panic, relief, and it uses real, useful vocabulary. You can play that video, turn on the subtitles, and try to speak along with me. Or, if you like history, you can use my History of the USA video. It has a slower, more epic narrator voice. This is great for practicing formal, clear pronunciation. Rule number 3. The speaker matters. Do you want to sound like a British professor? Or an American YouTuber? Choose a voice that you want to have. If you shadow a voice you don't like, you will lack motivation. Chapter 4. The Step-by-Step Guide. Okay, are you ready to try it? Let's break it down into a simple process. Don't rush. Step 1. The active listen. No speaking. First, just listen to the audio. Read the text if you need to. Understand the meaning. Look up any new words. If you don't understand what you are saying, you are just a parrot. You need to understand the context. Step 2. The mumble phase. Play the audio again. This time, start to move your mouth. But don't speak loudly, just whisper or mumble. Try to catch the rhythm. Feel where the speaker pauses. Feel where they breathe. Step 3. The full shadow. With text. Now the real work begins. Play the audio, look at the text, and speak loudly along with the speaker. Try to match their speed exactly. If they shout, you shout. If they whisper, you whisper. If they laugh, you laugh. You must become a clone of the speaker. Step 4. The blind shadow. Optional. This is for advanced practice. Take away the text. Close your eyes. Listen and speak only using your ears. This forces your brain to focus 100% on the sound. Step 5. Record yourself. This is scary, I know, but record your voice while shadowing. Then listen to it. Compare your voice to the original speaker. Is your rhythm different? Is your R sound different? This feedback loop is crucial. It helps you remember the corrections. Speaking of memory, if you struggle to keep new phrases in your head, check out my guide, How to Remember Everything. I explain how combining audio with repetition creates long-term memories. Chapter 5. Why it stops translation. One of the biggest problems for B1 learners is the translation trap. You hear English, you translate to your language, you think of an answer, you translate back. It is slow and painful. I made a whole video about this called I Stopped Translating in My Head After Reading This. In that video, I talk about the input flood. Shadowing is the ultimate input flood. When you are shadowing, you are speaking at 150 words per minute. You simply do not have time to translate. If you try to translate, you will lose the rhythm and fall behind. Shadowing forces your brain to give up on translation. It forces you to connect the sound directly to the meaning. It pushes your brain into English mode. After 15 minutes of shadowing, you might find that you continue thinking in English for the next hour. It is like a warm-up for your brain. Chapter 6. Shadowing for Stressful Situations. Why do we get nervous when we speak? Because we are unsure. We are afraid our voice will crack, or we won't find the word. Shadowing builds confidence. When you shadow, you borrow the confidence of the native speaker. You get used to hearing your own voice speaking clear, correct, fast English. This is incredibly useful for high-pressure situations, like job interviews. We all know how terrifying they can be. I shared my personal horror stories in my video, The Job Interview Nightmare. Learn from my mistakes. I wish I had practiced shadowing before those interviews. If you have an interview coming up, find a video of a confident person answering interview questions. Shadow them. Copy their strong tone. Copy their confident pauses. Don't just learn the answers, learn the attitude. When you go to the real interview, your muscle memory will help you sound confident, even if you are shaking inside. Chapter 7. Common Mistakes. Before you start, let me warn you about 3 traps. Trap number 1. The dead robot voice. Many students shadow like this. Hello, how are you today? This is useless. English is emotional. If the speaker is excited and you are boring, you are not learning the language. You are just reading words. Emotion is the glue that makes language stick. Trap number 2. Ignoring punctuation. Notice where the speaker stops. Do they stop at the comma? Do they stop before the important word to create suspense? Shadow the silence as well as the noise. Trap number 3. Giving up too soon. Shadowing is exhausting. It is intense. You might try it for 2 minutes and say, "This is too hard," My tongue is twisted. That means it is working. Don't do it for an hour. Do it for 10 or 15 minutes, but do it with high energy. Chapter 8. Your 7-Day Challenge. Information without action is just entertainment. I want you to take action today. I challenge you to a 7-day shadowing challenge. Here is the plan. 1. Pick a video. It can be one of mine, like the history of the USA for clear narration, or any TED Talk you like. 2. Day 1. Listen and read the transcript. Learn the vocabulary. 3. Day 2. Shadow the first 1 minute. Do it 5 times. 4. Day 3. Shadow minutes 1 to 3. Focus on speed. 5. Day 4. Shadow minutes 1 to 3. Focus on intonation. Melody. 6. Day 5. Record yourself. Compare with the original. 7. Day 6 and 7. Try to do it without the text. By the end of the week, that 3-minute text will be yours. You won't just remember the words, you will feel them in your body. You will be able to say those sentences perfectly, without thinking. And once you master one text, move to the next. Conclusion. The gap between understanding and speaking is frustrating. I know. I spent years stuck in that gap. But you don't have to stay there. Your mouth is a machine. Your brain is a computer. Shadowing is the software update that connects them. It costs nothing. You can do it anywhere. In your car, in your kitchen, in the shower. All you need is your ears, your voice, and a little bit of patience. Start today. Pick a video, any video with a native speaker, press play, and open your mouth. Don't be a passive listener. Be an active speaker. If you found this masterclass helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us create more free guides for you. Do you have a favorite movie or speaker you want to shadow? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.